everyone, this is Carolyn from In the Gray, and I was wanting to make a video about loofah gourds. We grew loofahs for the first time this past spring and summer, really. They take a really long time to mature on the vine, so we had to harvest them green. And so we had these, this is the gourd dishcloth or loofah from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds at rareseeds.com. And we got those and completely underestimated how huge they would be. We ended up with, we had 2 plants, just 2, and they were each about 30 feet long. They grew, we had a cattle panel trellis for them, and they ended up taking over the entire chain link fence almost all the way down our backyard. For those of you that don't know, we are in an urban setting in St. Louis, Missouri, and we have limited space. So we try to use a lot of trellising to grow things. And so I haven't actually harvested a loofah. This is our first one that is dried out enough. So if you can see behind me, there are a lot of loofah gourds on the shelf, making sure we have a lot of air circulation around them so that they can dry completely before we harvest them. I did try harvesting them fresh, which turned out to be a really difficult process in my opinion. It was very difficult for me to get the peelings off and clean off the actual gourd that we want to use without destroying it. So we set them in here to dry. We did get a little bit of something that looked like mold maybe growing on the outside, so I did a vinegar and water solution and just wiped them down. We actually had a bit of mold on this one right here, so I'm interested to see if anything happened underneath there. So we're gonna go ahead and just get to it. There's already some little cracks going. From what I understand, when you hear that, that is to tell you that it is ready to be peeled. So from what I've been observing, you just crack it off. So let's see. How exciting. And I'm going to save the seeds. I'm going to have to test them to make sure that the gourds are mature enough that the seeds will germinate. Not that I have a lot of space to grow all these seeds, but someone else may need some seeds and I might be able to help someone out. See, there they are. That's what the seeds look like. So, okay, so we're just peeling the hard skin off of this gourd. We noticed as it was growing that there were a whole lot of insects that were attracted to the plant. The plant had, you can't eat these fresh when they're young. We gave it a shot, but we were not fans. Or maybe it's just something new that we'll have to get used to. But the pollinators were all over them, and they seem to attract wasps, which I thought was interesting, and ants. There was almost like, there's like a syrup-like sap that came out of the vines that they were really attracted to. This is so awesome! I'm very excited to have a whole bunch of these. My mother actually asked me why she didn't get one for Christmas. Okay, see, now there's where that mold was. So you see the mold did go in, so we'll have to cut this one off. So that's something to watch out for. If you see any kind of mold starting, try and catch that as quickly as you can. You don't want it to ruin the fibers of your gourd that you're trying to use for cleaning and things like that. Sorry, I don't know if you all can see. Let's see if I can get this a little bit better of an angle. We're almost finished. still in there. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get something to cut this with. I've just got a forever sharp, one of those knives you buy in the mall sometimes. Let's see if we can just cut through this. Okay, so you can see that there are seeds all in here. Those I just cut in half. So I don't know if we just need to dry it out some more, or if, I mean, it sounds pretty dry. Sounds pretty dry. So we'll discard that piece. And now I've heard different things about soaking these once you peel them to try and get the seeds out. So as you can see, we have a lot of Luffa still on there. These are very heavy when you first harvest them. I think I heard a theory that if you are jostling them, if you drop them or anything like that, that can cause like a bruise that will then lead to the mold. So you want to be careful when you harvest them and treat them gently. Over time, as they dry, they just get lighter and lighter. And for now, we're gonna clean these up. I'll let you know if I find a better way to get these seeds out of here other than smashing it. And you know, because this is supposed to hold water, and you can use it as a dish towel or a sponge in the shower. So thanks so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, please give us a like. Consider subscribing. We're gonna have a lot of garden information, a lot of progress, a lot of sharing, and what we're doing in an urban setting to try to grow most of our food. We don't know everything. We're doing our best to create some valuable content for you all. Thanks so much.